Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hale Sports Cards. The Panini basketball streak is continuing. Today we got Mosaic Fast Break coming in. There's the price right there, $2.10 a box. This was the last one they had, so it's still got the sticker on it. Once again, I'm not ripping tops right now. Prices are too crazy. I don't like the cards enough. There's nothing I really want to chase. You know, I had a lot of fun at a flagship. Chrome was cool, but crazy overpriced, and Midnight and Finest just aren't for me. However, I miss Panini, so I ripped all the select stuff, and now I'm going to start with Mosaic. So here we got Mosaic Fast Break. Super fun set. This has the discos. I believe you're going to get one autograph per box. But Mosaic's one of those sets where the autographs they're cool and you can hit a nice one. But really it is the numbered cards you're looking for, you know, like a lot of the premium sets. So you can get everything from 99 down to 1 on all the stuff. And like a lot of the fast break stuff, you know, you get like lower numbered stuff than you do out of the base. Like I know it's the discos. A lot of people don't like discos. I think they don't like discos just because it comes out of fast break. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't mind discos. I think they look pretty good. Now, if you guys remember, select with the discos, it was oh no, the All Kings. Select discos, it's not fast break, it's H2. Mosaic, it's H2, so you get all the packs. Or not H2, Mosaic is fast break, so you get all the packs, all the fun. Put that back there, and let's get into it. As always, you want to pull, I just want to pull green cards, green or gold cards that have Celtics on them. But I also wouldn't mind some really nice Steph, LeBron, rookies, Wemby's, you know. You name it, I kind of want it. So it looks like we're going to have 2 numbered cards in this first pack. So that's a Money Shots and then a blue. Mosaic, kind of the, I don't know, the lowest value of the chromium sets, but always one of my favorites. Tyrese Halliburton. We do have unlicensed Panini coming, which, you know, we'll see how they do. You know, unlicensed basketball from Topps historically wasn't great. It's kind of hard with the logos to hide it and make it look okay. Now, Panini baseball, I don't mind. So we'll see how they do. Like the weird thing is, instead of just going like, hey, here's Prism and Optic and Select like they do with baseball, it's Signature Series, and which was literally the name of, I'm sorry, Signature Class was Top, Signature Series is Panini. So we'll see if that's just like an auto-heavy set. They do have VJ Edgecombe, Trey Johnson, Hugo Gonzalez, and Jeremiah Fears, where they're exclusives out of the rookies, and then we'll see who else is signing. They should probably still have some Luka autos, so there might be some fun stuff to chase. So we got a red for the Wizards. Bub Carrington on the color match. Okay, okay. And then behind that, we got a blue Mosaic. Not a rookie, but a Paolo. Let's take a look at this Bub. So Bub Carrington on the bank shots on the red out of 99. So I was really hoping that was Sar. You guys have heard me say I think Sar is awesome. He's going to be, I think, a much better player than people think. I think if they redrafted that class, he might be number 1. Obviously, Castle's the better player right now. He's on the better team, but I don't know. The ceiling with Sar is pretty high. And then you get this blue, sweet color match of Paolo. What's that out of? 85. Okay, I don't mind that at all. Paolo's having a rough year. The Magic did not live up to the hype. A lot of people in the preseason were talking about them making the finals because the East was weak. And between injuries and everything else, they just have not been very good. Jalen Tyson rookie, Connect City edition, and Jerry McKean. So first pack had 2 numbered cards in it. Hope that doesn't mean the rest of this break is going to be boring. That would not be fun, but we'll see how it goes. So it looks like we had a purple. I don't remember what purple's out of. I think 50, I want to say, for some reason, but also I know the fast break numbering gets weird in Mosaic. Instead of 50, it's like 48. Like that one's out of 85, so if I said I remembered, I'd be lying. A little Nurkic, Steph base. Wouldn't mind a numbered Steph card. There's Sar. Like that in the red That montage red, that'd have been sick. It really would have been. So there's a SAR, and then our purple. Not a rookie, but a SAR Thompson. Okay. Okay, we get a good player. That is out of 50. So not all of them are weird numbered, I guess. I said 50, and I was right. A SAR, not as good as his brother right now. Did miss a little bit of time. Had that weird health scare. But Pistons are looking good. He's a hell of a defensive player. Good passer. Just one of those winning players. So I like the Thompson twins. You know, as I run through last year's Panini basketball, I'm curious, like, is there certain years you guys would want to see, certain sets? You know, I want to rip basketball. It's basketball season. Football hasn't really been doing it for me. Not having the Jaden Daniels chase, and now that Drake May and Caleb, and even though Jaden's cards are down, like, those sets have gone up even more. So, there's LeBron, that and the purple. And it's a slightly different purple, so maybe it wouldn't have been that cool. Scoot, Monk, Middleton, and can we get a rookie? Nope. Tari Eason. All right. Then we got McCain, rookie, Baylor Shireman, and Richeche City Edition. Nope, we got another parallel. So you're going to get the unnumbered ones, obviously. See what we got here. Ooh. Another blue. I thought that was black for a second, the way the light was hitting it. I got a little excited that I pulled a 1 of 1. Haven't done a lot of that. Like most of my good work, the only one I did pull was almost off camera, and then you got to go through my lives to find it, because I just went live to kind of show it at a Heritage Baseball. But that was my highest selling card ever until that flag 10, so. Is that it? Or is that just a regular? Ooh, that's like a camo. Okay, so we got like a camo Halliburton. That's kind of a cool card. Out of 35. Okay, okay. I like that. It's hard to tell on camera. You can see it's a little different. In person, you can tell a lot better. And then because the blue of the Indiana, the navy, like, that's kind of a sick color match. Halliburton obviously hasn't played this year, but before, I mean, he was literally, his last game was Game 7 of the finals, in which they were winning when he blew out his Achilles. So it is hard not to, let's put you in the middle next to Palo. Put a SAR out there. It's hard not to think that, I mean, Halliburton's a superstar, so I will take a superstar out of 35. Even if I got to hold it another year, because he ain't playing this year, so we'll see. So we got 2 mosaics. I'm guessing one's either the auto or an insert. Tyler Hero, PJ Washington, just lots of base in the front. I'm kind of flying through it. So we're going to have a notoriety here of Anthony Edwards. That would be cool in a color. And then our rookie variation, of course, is Tijane Salon. So notoriety Ant. This would be the perfect card. I would sit here and tell you, you gem something like this up and you get your money back, or it helps going towards, getting value out of stuff. But this thing is super off-center. I mean, you could see that from space, but very cool card. I like it. It's just super off-center. And then the rookie variation, you get one of these per box. And, of course, it is, I don't know, he was like the 6th overall pick, and he doesn't play. He's still a super young foreign kid, so there's a chance. Like, he's an athletic freak. He's one of those guys that they draft, and he just doesn't know really how to play, but is an athletic freak. So there's a chance in a couple years he starts seeing the court a little bit more. But as of right now, they're kind of too good for him. So far, not bad, not bad. Guessing that's going to be, and it's a redemption. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I'm guessing it could be. I feel like in a lot of these sets, the biggest names are redemptions. So we're going to tell ourselves there's hope, but I'm also expecting like Ariel Huckporty. KD. What's behind it? We got a silver of Karis LeVert, not the name you want on your true silver. Then we got Jacoby Walter, AJ Mitchell, and Buzelis. All right, we're going to use KD here. Autographs Fast Break, card 86, DeJounte Murray. So not quite Ariel Huckporty, but also not great. I don't know why I got a sleeve for that. Not great at all. I'll sit you right there. I mean, he's a vet. He had a couple moments, but he's basically not played in like 2 years. So you're not getting much value out of what looks to be a base because there's no color on it. Literally a base, non-numbered DeJounte Murray vet auto. I guess he'd be in a Pelicans jersey? Maybe a Hawks jersey? He barely even played for the Pelicans. He was hurt the whole time, so hard to say. We got ourselves another red. Okay. Let's see what we get here. We got Franz, Horford, Wendell Carter, Chris Murray, Bradley Beal, D'Angelo Russell, Dorian Finney-Smith, a bank shot LeBron. That with some color on it would be super cool. And not a rookie, red Derek Lively. What is the red out of? $2.99. So far we've gotten 5 numbered cards and we got 5 packs left. So hopefully, man, I do not have stuff centered up here well, do I? This is going to drive me nuts. I got to do a better job of that. I also still want to get some like custom stands and stuff. Like I have aspirations to make the channel better, but I also just kind of spend my money buying boxes and ripping them because that's what I have fun doing. And Zach Edey. So I have made a couple like buy and flip purchases here recently. So I'm curious, like, would you guys like to see mail days on stuff like that, you know? Ooh, a pink. I think the pink's pretty low numbered. So that could be awesome. Don't know who it is, but. So we got KJ Simpson, Rob Dillingham. I pulled the rookies from the back to the front. So Kayshawn George. We have Taurean Prince. I think pink's to 25 or 30 maybe. Cade, Zubac, Christian Brown, Jordan Poole, Evan Mobley. Oh, we got a pink and a blue. So this pink's going to be an insert. It's a montage of the Joker. We like that. And then behind it, blue color match Brunson. Okay, that was a good pack. So pink montage Joker out of 20. Oh, yeah. That is a hit. I like that. You get to go front and center. So we're going to kick Derek Lively off the board. We're going to move Asar over. We're actually probably going to kick a couple people off the board. We're going to put you there, and then we get Jalen Brunson. Another dark blue, and another color match on the dark blue at 85. And I think poor Asar is losing the board for that one. See, that's another one where I'd be curious looking up comps. The color match, he's a Nick, he's a fan favorite. Do you grade something like this? Like, if this gyms, does it get you enough value to be worth the wait and the risk? Like, I'm curious what you guys think. I have no idea. Who knows the pop report on something like that? Probably ain't big, but I'm curious what you guys think. Like, is that worth the risk? Probably just sell it raw and move on, but I'm curious what you guys think. The Joker, 100%, if that thing's clean, is going to PSA. And if not, it's just going to go in a one-touch because I like Joker. NBA greats, old Johnny Furphy. We got Isaiah Stewart, Cam Thomas. I think that's Josh Giddey. Patrick Williams. I don't know what's going on with me holding cards today. Andre Drummond. Fred Van Vliet. Clint Capella. OG Anunoby. And, yep, Josh Giddey. I like Giddey. I'm sorry. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but, and I'm not going to sit here and say he's amazing, but the way he plays, watching him play, it's just super fun. I like dudes like that who are kind of like oversized 6'9" point guards. And another base. So we got Yao Ming. Oh man, I'm messing this up. Yao Ming on the NBA greats. That stack's going to fall over. Ricochet. We have Buzelis. Duncan Robinson. Naz Reid. Gary Trent. Bam. Whitmore. Ingram holding the Raptors jersey. Kamara. Jason Tatum. And it looks like Ayo Dosunmu. It is. Now on the Wolves. Good player. Wouldn't call him a moneymaker or anything, but you know. Another base. Oh, Lord. We're going to end on all base at this point, aren't we? We got our 6 numbered cards. I don't know if we're going to hit another one. Antonio Reeves. Yves Missy. We got Oubre, Derek White, Gigi Jackson, Ivy. He's now in the Bulls. There's LaMelo. There's Pods. There's Pascal. And not a rookie. Country Kobe. Austin Reeves. AR-15. Getting him on a numbered card wouldn't be bad. I'd imagine his market has to be decent. Who doesn't like Austin Reeves? All right, last pack magic. Oh, okay. I mean, we did pretty good. We've done worse, let's be honest. But one more numbered card would make me happy. Nope. But it is green, so we may have gotten a Celtic for the PC binder, so I'll take it. There's our rookies. And we have Thompson, Paul George, Sadiq Bey, Şengün, LeVert, Derek Jones, DeRozan, and hiding behind Jalen Brunson is Jaylen Brown. Boom. We hit a PC card. Okay. It had been a few breaks since I hit anything Celtics related. So even though it is not numbered, I will take it. All right. So let's recap. Our auto. DeJounte Murray redemption. I will end up never seeing this card, but I put in all my redemptions and then just see what happens. Non-numbered, you get, it looks like 1 silver, which is very strange. 1 rookie variation. We got 1 non-numbered insert. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base discos. And then numbered wise, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 numbered cards for $200 ain't bad. You get Derek Lively, the Reds are out of 99. Asar Thompson, purple, out of 50. Bub on the red insert out of 99. 2 dark blues, both color matches, which is tight, out of 85. You get the Halliburton camo out of 35. And then the Jokic pink montage, 13 of 20. So that's a cool card. That and the Halliburton really, hopefully saved our day. We didn't get too crushed. But, you know, once again, for $200, it's a fun rip. It really is. I might do a Mosaic hobby next. We'll see. I was staring at one today, almost bought it. I bought this and the select box from the last video instead because it was 2 boxes were cheaper than 1. So it was kind of like, I'm going to go with these 2, keep this little series going of ripping Panini basketball. one box at a time and see how it goes. So like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to check out the eBay if you like any of these down below. Thanks.